Programming user-defined type. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the user-defined type in programming. There are very little difference between the user-defined type and the class, and this has to do with how the CPU manages the memory. Let's take a look at it in the MS Access. All right, let's open up our Access, and let's go to create blank database. Let's go to our folder right here, and I haven't heard back from my local computer shop, so hopefully he could get all Access applications back, because right now we are anyway, let's create a new folder. What I want to do here is user defined type. I want to share with you with the user defined type. I haven't mentioned this a whole lot because let's call this user defined type because I've been coding using class objects. All right, there's only one video out there that I use type to demonstrate the messages. All right, I think there's a video called messages, display messages, or something like that out there. All right, let's see what it is. What is it? There's one video that I put out there. It's called display messages, I think. Let's see what it is. It's way early on. Can you believe we have 117 videos now? Wow. I wonder if you can say this. Type messages here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, in this video I use type. All right, I use type to show the messages, to demonstrate the displaying messages. All right, using the time interval. But anyways, in today's video I want to share with you or talk just a little bit. It shouldn't take too long. It should be real simple. All right. The type. I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this a sample type, and then we'll just rename it sample type. And then we're gonna rename it later. All right. I'm gonna show you that an alternative to creating a class object or class module is to create a type. All right, just like I did with that video. Okay, so here what we want to do here, all right, want to show you to define your user defined type. I'm just going to do this holiday in type, and that's how you define it. That's it. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and save that. So just to show you the similarity between the class and the type, all right, I'm going to grab all holiday stuff in here that we did. We don't have a whole lot to work with right now, I'm gonna grab this guy right here, the one I just posted out there. I'm gonna port this in one by one just to show you the similarity. So right here is a class. All right, so we're gonna bring out the class. So here we got a class under here. All right, so this is how you define the class. All right, so to define the class, you have to set your let. The let means set the value. The get means give me the value. The get can be compared as a function. The let can be compared as a subroutine to set the information. All right, so the two must go side by side. Now, in some cases, you may only need the get. All right, and in other cases, you just set. All right, but in all cases here, you have to set and the get, or yeah, they have to set and the get, or subroutine and a function. All right, that's how that works. And so let me show you how to define this type. All right, the class and the type, like I said, the class and the type are very similar. All right, real similar. So there, I'm going to copy that guy and put in there. You see there, so that basically comes from here. You see, that basically comes from here. Copy that, put in there. I'm going to remove this private. Now you can set this private, all right, if you want to. Okay, so you are right now defining your own type, and that's how you define your type. All right, and now I'm just going to get rid of this guy, the class. So remove that. All right, now we can rename this guy as holiday type. Oh no, let's do it again. Let's do it better. Yeah, let's holiday holiday DB for now, because we're gonna show you the other thing. So this is how you define your user defined type. All right, now let's go back in there. I'm gonna pull in the holiday DB access. All right, so let's go to the module. See right here, holiday DB access. We're gonna pull that in. All right, now I'm gonna go in there. I am gonna copy every single items in here. You see there? Copy the whole thing. Copy, and then come in here, right below that type. You paste it in there. All right. Now I'm just gonna go in here and remove that. Okay. So we remove that. Now we can come back in here and call it holiday DB access. All right. Control S. Okay. So now I can talk about the type and the class. All right. This is the user defined type. All right. User defined type. All right. So if you are lazy, you don't want to type all that jazz in the class object, this is how you do it. All right, this is how you do it. Okay, it behaves exactly the same thing. There's very little differences, and that has to do with the way the computer manage the memory, and that's the only thing that you need to know. If you're a casual programmer, that's the only thing that you need to know. All right, behind the scene, all right, there's a memory management. All right, the class, the computer uses garbage can to dump the memory, whereas the type, it manages. The CPU does not have garbage can, but it just manages the memory automatically. Okay, so I'm not going into too deep between the type and the class. All right, we're just going to leave those out to the computer scientists to to do the things. All right. But because we are in the modern age and have very intelligent computer PC, CPU, all you have to you can basically use this type. All right. It's not gonna affect anything. All right. Very little. You can't even tell. All right. You can't even tell. So that's how you do it. You just set. Oh yeah, another thing that you need to remember or know is that you have to set this user-defined type in the module section, not in the class module section. All right. So just like the constants, all right, and talking about constant, we got constants here that we need to put in. See that constant name, holiday name? Let's go get our constant. Let's go get our constant. Talking about constant. Uh, there. Yeah, I put this in one by one just to show you that the class and the type they work very similar. All right. So now we got our holiday name. So that's good. All right. So so to work with type, you don't have to set anything. You just create like that and start using it right away. However, the class, okay, however the class, in order to use the class, you have to use the set new. You see there? You have to set new holiday. And this set new holiday calls the class initialize subroutine. All right. We call that constructor. Okay. You have to call the constructor. You have to set new every time you want to use it for the class. However, for the type, you don't. You just start using it. So therefore, we are going to go ahead and find this new holiday. All right. I'm gonna find this new holiday, and we're gonna remove all the set because we don't need it. All right. We're working with type now. So let's go find. Yeah, there's a new holiday there. Remove that. Let's go find new holidays. You see that? New holiday right here. Now in this one, you don't remove new holiday. You just remove new. The word new. Just remove the word new right there. All right. Let's go find new holiday. Good. Control S. Let's close that out. Let's see if we can compile this guy. See, compile user defined type. Oh, there's an add holiday there. Oh, let's see. Let's read this message. Let's look. It says user-defined type may not be passed by value. All right. So passing the type, you don't need to set anything. All right. You don't need to set anything. So we're gonna go in that function or subroutine rather right here. We're gonna remove this guy. All right. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Let's try to compile this again. No error. Good. No error. All right. Um, now, and that's all you do. It behaves and it acts exactly the same as the class. There's not much difference. Oh, we're talking about the class. Last time I left this Thanksgiving out. See that Thanksgiving? That should have been an I day right there. Uh, and I just kept going and you know, blah 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 with my mouth. Had forgot about that, So, anyways, but I made a note to in the video to let you know that it should have been an idea. So there you go. I made a note to myself to make this correction. All right, so that's that. Now, how do I know if this thing works the same way without seeing the result, right? Well, let's go put this guy in here and the table. Otherwise, we cannot run it. All right. Otherwise, we cannot see if these functions and subroutines work. All right. So let's go grab this guy. Yeah, this is easy to way for me to demonstrate the similarity. All right. So there's a holiday there we need to grab, and the query we need to grab, and the form we need to grab. We're not going to change anything, by the way. All we did was just made very little change, right? We just add the type, all right, and remove, and that's it, with the same name, with the same field names, and then we remove the new holiday. That's it, and everything should work exactly the same. All right, so let's try this out. Let's see if we can run this guy. All right, before we do that, there's a 2001 in there. Close that out. Let's do 2022. Look at that. We didn't change anything. We just pop it right in, and there it is. All right, and you look at this. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving. It's got the right date now. Before it was 11/11. Now it's correct. All right. So that's all. That's pretty. Yeah. So let's change this to 23. Look at that. 23. So if you want to, instead of typing all and creating all these class objects, all right, which I don't mind. I like working with class because it tells me that it separates from the module. All right, yeah, there's going to be a lot of typing in there, okay, but the benefit I have is that, hey, I know what I want to do with this thing because I manage my memory by myself. All right, whereas this guy is automatic memory management. It uses auto memory management. All right, and anyways, anyways, that is the difference between the class, the user-defined type, and the class. All right, so if you're a casual programmer, all right, you can use the class object or a user-defined type. All right, and there's not a whole lot of difference. Okay, so there you have it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.